Okay, very limited time today. Very limited time. Got a lot of cases going on. So listen, I need CHandTY audits. I need their people to reach out to me. This particular scenario is exactly what we want. I'm not saying that we're enjoying the idea. Hold on one second. I'm not saying that we enjoy the idea that this guy was wrongfully arrested. What I'm saying is this is the case that we need to take on. So I want his parents, his family, his best friend, his cousin, his brother, his uncle, I want them to reach out to me because my team, the team that I'm on, the team that I'm a part of, our team, we have talked about this case and we want to help assist with the legal paperwork and the filing. Because here's the thing, for this gentleman to hire a civil rights attorney, it's going to cost him between $40,000 to $60,000 at a very minimum. And then the civil rights attorney, there is a bigger goal here than just winning one case. Your civil liberties do not end at the courtroom door. They simply don't. And now, since we all have these magical smartphones in my hand where I can broadcast and get to thousands and thousands of people, I can turn this camera on and thousands of people will hear it. We didn't get to see what happened. I think was the guy's name Josh? Was his name? I'd like to say his name, but I don't know his name. I just saw Brian's. I'm so busy, but Beastmaster, good to see you. Accountability for all. God bless you guys. Hit the number 1 button. Let me know where you're from. I literally have. Listen, I got to go get a haircut. I haven't groomed myself in so long. You have no idea. I was behind on my laundry. Who cares about my own personal strife? There's a man sitting in solitary confinement right now. They put him in solitary confinement, and do you know why they did that? To deter him from ever wanting to stand up against the tyrannical state again. We want to get this filed properly. It has to be filed properly. So just so you guys know, it's not just a lawyer takes a case, and I'm not an attorney, so it's not just a lawyer takes a case. What it is specifically, so you know, is the theory of law that you're using and how you're taking that case and what you're doing, how you're filing that paperwork. And this is why we can help and assist with paperwork. So hey, Poor Dirt Farmer, good to see you, man. So we want to make sure that I want to talk to his mother and his brother. And then we could use, our team is really big. We have a lot of people doing this. I told you guys this year, there's 7 different rooms of people we're all working together. And I certainly I'm not the boss of anybody. I'm just the tip of the spear. The weight of the spear is you. It's not me. I'm just the tip. You are the person of justice. We want to talk to his mother, his brother. We want to get in touch with him because listen, we want this. We don't, let me make it clear. We want to take this idea on that your rights come to an end in a court of law. That is insane. Now, do we want to be able to film the face of jurors? No, we don't. However, this idea that we have to pay for transcripts, and this is Susan Bassey stuff here. Susan Bassey, if you guys haven't watched her channel, go listen to Susan Bassey. She's so ahead of the game because she's being persecuted and prosecuted for taking a picture of a transcript. They broke her hand. So we have to I need to reach this guy. I need to reach his family. I can't tell you how far away I am. I'm somewhere in the greater Toledo area, and so we want to reach this guy. They're trailing me. They're following me. I caught them on video yesterday. I lost a tail yesterday. They're following me. They're straight up following me, man. I'm telling you. I actually pulled the video down so I could show you guys. They're following me around. So what that means is, yes, he's in solitary confinement. I want to talk to his mama. I want to talk to his brother. I want to talk to someone and reach him so that we can file so we can help him file the paperwork properly, because it has to be done right. And you have to make sure. So I want you guys to do me a favor. Go listen to Clark versus Thompson. I want you to go listen to the case. I did a review on it, but listen to how the lawyers argue the cases. They argue the cases where they just sit right down in case law. And I have just been a student, just learning. And then my guy, Bobby Law, and my guy, X Factor, and my guys, we go so deep into it, so deep into the theory of law. And so, real quick shout out to Jane, to Pam, to Brian, to David, to Tim, to Luis, to Alan, to everybody who has shown support. I won't stop. And this case is what we want to happen. Not to happen to CNH and TY audits. We don't want it to happen to a person. We want the case to be pushed forward so we get to the Supreme Court so we can show that if they don't uphold the rule of law, if they don't uphold your constitutional rights, if they don't uphold the constitutionality of law, watching Brian on Here's the Deal just now. Brian, thank you for your amazing live video. I worked till 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 1 o'clock, so I got 7 hours of sleep, man. I am jazzed. And then because my contributors, I actually got to check into a hotel room and sleep in a bed. So I haven't slept in a bed in about 5 days. It was the first night I got to sleep in a bed. So it was just absolutely amazing. I slept in my car and I slept on a roll mat. So I don't care. I don't care. It's not about me. It's about us. And it's about CH and TY audits. That guy got hosed. That judge, and let me explain something to you guys. The judge, when he left his chambers, when he left the courtroom, he lost all power. That judge walking around outside of his chambers, he lost all power. CH and TY audits could have told him, go. I'm going to try to keep it clean. I only like to curse when I see cops because I want them to know I can use any words I want. That's why I don't censor myself when I talk to cops and I say F you and I say you piece of garbage and I call them the worst names. But you notice when I talk to you guys live, I really try to make sure I keep my language clean because I want the kids to be able to hear it. But I also want the kids to realize there's a time to use vulgar language towards these people who say that they're for rule of law and they're not. They're not. We just saw that with CH and TY audits. But we want to get that. We want to get that. And you don't want to trust any of these. There's some lawyers you can trust, just not very many. They don't care. They don't really care. It's not their life's passion. They want to be in the top 1% of money makers. That's what they want. That's what they want to do. And that they don't really care. They don't love it. They don't love it. They don't. They just don't. Some of them do. I'm not going to say all of them. Just like, some cops are not horrific people. They sign up to do a horrific job and become a horrific person because they take people to a dungeon and they don't understand what a horrible person they are. They take them to the rape cage, like Brian from High Impact Flick says. They take them to the rape cage. They put them in the torture cuffs. And so, we have the criminal injustice industry. It's not the criminal justice system. It's the criminal injustice industry. They're all making money. Don't ever call it the criminal justice system again. It's the criminal injustice industry is what it is. Criminal injustice industry. Type it. Criminal injustice industry. Lori, thanks for your support. Iron Man, good to see you, brother. Thank you. So, Ironton Man, good to see you, brother. So listen, we don't want to go to violence. We want to go to court. And remember that. Promote petitioning, assembling, and rule of law. And I'm not saying you're promoting rule. I'm not for rulers over you. The proper application of rule of law has never been done in our country. That's why people are like, oh, you're a statist, you're for rule of law. No, I'm for rule of law for sure. Not done in this application of authoritarianism and abuse and disgustingness. It's all about the money, Lori. You got it right on the dollar, man. She showed all those dollar signs. It's right about the money. They don't want us to ever come together. And you saw that with Samuel Alito writing a BS, and let's just talk about that for 2 seconds. And I got to go. I got to get back to what I'm doing. I get really mad when I see someone who gets arrested who's standing up for your rights. I get really mad. I get really, really mad. I get really upset. Poor dirt farmer. Most of the supporters of mine, like Pam, like Jane, like David, like Luis, they Zelly me or they Cash App me or they PayPal me, and that's why I'm staying in a hotel. That's why I'm staying in a hotel. It's the first time I stayed in a hotel in a few nights. So I was so grateful I got a good night's sleep. 7 hours of sleep. I feel so good. And I only did yesterday was only we were up by, I think we're up by, I left J&S's at 3 o'clock. So that means we got up about 11, and I worked till 6:30. I didn't go to sleep till almost 7. So it was only a 19-hour day yesterday. For me, that is amazing. Most of my days are 22 to 27 hours every day. And then I get a few hours sleep and I keep going, because it's going to take the dedication of all of us. It can't just be me or Brian or DPN or Accountability for All, the guys who actually go out and do it. It can't just be, it can't just be us. It has to be all of us. Beastmaster, Art, thanks so much for your support. Beastmaster, the tribe, thank you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Reach out to this gentleman and have his family reach out to me. I'm going to go down there. I have to go over to another place before I go down to Indiana. I'll probably go there when he gets out. And I was going to try to stay in Ohio, because this is where I'm campaigning for governor. But I want to get down there and help him get that federal civil rights lawsuit going. Any more paralegals who are, especially any more federal civil rights attorneys who want to be involved. I'm always looking for new paralegals. I'm always looking for people who are attorneys who work for federal civil rights, and that's their main focus of study, because it's a very specific study. Learning the federal rules of procedure that I've been learning for the past few weeks, it is so hard, man. It is so hard. There's so much data. It's so much data. It's incredible. I didn't even think I could learn all this stuff, but I can, and I am. So I won't be detracted by anybody. I want to reach CHandTY audits. So please, if anybody can reach out to that person, have them contact me. Because this is the case we want to actually happen. We want this case to happen so that we can get to the point where we say, well, why can't we audio record in a courtroom? How come we can't? Why can't we? Why are your cameras banned at the door? Why? How come? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? How come that is? Why is that? I don't understand why that is. I really don't. I just don't understand. I can't. And this is the case we want. This is the case that we want. The public, we want this case. As I'm starting to sweat. I'm getting pissed. Let me calm down. Look, when you know that the cops are following you and you catch them on dash cam, and then, I'm a pretty cagey guy. So when I saw them following me and trailing me, they followed me all the way over there. Then they followed me, I can't say, but they followed me all the way over there. I saw the cop. I took a turn, he took a turn, I took a turn, he took a turn. Then I just veered to the right, like I was going to take a right into the parking lot, but instead I went and I pulled back out. And when I did this, he went down and made a U-turn. And then I drove right at him so my dash cam could get his license plate. And he was trailing me. They were following me. Why are they following me? Why are the Toledo police following me? How come they're following me? Why? I'm nonviolent. I'm not a threat to anybody. Why would you follow me? It's CHandTY. Oh, I don't know how to say it, guys. I'm sorry. Remember, I'm locked into another case right now that I have to go and I'm not sure what your intention is, but I'm going to put you in timeout for a minute, because the kind of left-handed compliments that you're the kind of left, just stop saying stupid things, right? If you want to talk about change, and you want to talk about getting this to the Supreme Court, that's where we got to get this to, so we can show that the Supreme Court is garbage. They are garbage. And once in a while they get it right, and then we stand on those cases like, hey, Houston versus Hill, Mapp versus Ohio, so it's like, they're just garbage, man. We want to get this case to the Supreme Court. We will appeal this, and then we'll apply for certiorari, and we'll try to get this to the Supreme Court. What happened to him we have to change it. Technology has now reached the point. CHandTY audits. Is that what it is? Am I saying it correct now? Am I saying it correctly? Okay. So, and then got a real big surprise for you guys coming up. You guys are going to be so stoked. I'll show you. It's coming up. Okay. So listen, I cannot spend a lot of time on here today. If you haven't noticed, I have a lot of work to do. We need to begin the civil rights case for Aaron Collins. Aaron Collins is exhausting all administrative options right now so that we can file civil litigation against the Toledo Police Department. And, you know, I'm always, let me say it one more time, CHandTY Audits. Okay, thank you. I'm always looking for more paralegals. I'm always looking for more federal civil rights attorneys who want to join the team in a small capacity, who can file motions, who can file public information requests, who can file FOIAs. You know, we need more people. We only have so many people. We need more people who are legal experts, and also then we can share ideas and talk about law theory and start to figure out the best way to approach this, and you know, the filings. But if you guys understand, let me explain something to you. When you take a federal civil rights case, when you get there eventually, all you do is read the statement of fact based on stare decisis, previous case precedent. If you've been following the channel, I don't need to explain what it is. Stare decisis, I will anyway. Stare decisis is the case precedent. And if you listen to Thompson versus Clark, Neil Gorsuch tries to take that lawyer and drag him into the deep water and give him hypotheticals. And the lawyer just goes, no, I'm going to sit down in case precedent. I'm going to sit right down here. Here's what Ruth Bader Ginsburg said. Here's what Scalia said. And he just sits right down in case precedent. And they can't rule in Thompson versus Clark that it wasn't a malicious prosecution, because it was. Yes, Aaron is out. I met with him yesterday. I made a video with him yesterday. I've got to go. I have stuff I have to do today. I've got to finish this video for this woman whose husband was murdered by the cops. Murdered. It's just murder. It's murder. I wish that would work, brother, but the thing is they'll just slowly but surely put everybody in jail. You know, Biden hired 87,000 IRS auditors. It's just, we're living in an absolute tyrannical state. We need to take on these cases one at a time, but we want the smoke. We want the smoke. I don't know if I can help Travis. He's his own man. I haven't spoken to him. I don't know the man, and I've mentioned his name. I mentioned Travis Hines 1,000 times on my lives, so I want to help him. But at the same time, we need to focus on the cases that matter the most. And so a lot of folks call me about their cases. We need to have cases that create fundamental change. We need to take on cases that are fundamentally, that could fundamentally shape our country. And this case, CHandTY Audits, this one can fundamentally shape our country. This is one of the most important cases I've ever seen. Thank you so much for the support, OKC. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Appreciate you. And to my friends, J and S, I got your text. Thank you for texting me. I love you too. As you know, I don't ever answer phone calls, ever. If you call me, I won't answer. I don't care. I won't call. I don't care who you are. I will not answer the phone. I set a precedent. I don't answer my phone. You can call all you want. You just ring. I won't answer. So I have to do that. I have to do that because I have to protect my own sanity. I'm not ready to take on your case about your brother being killed until I'm ready to take it on. I'm not ready to take on your hatred for me when I answer the phone. Oh, you're such a loser. I'm not ready. So that's why I don't ever answer my phone under any circumstances. Unless you're on the team, unless you're on the legal team or Solving Ironton team, I just don't answer your call. So, and I can't. So we want this. We want this. We want to write a brief on his behalf. We want to help file the paperwork for the federal civil rights lawsuit for CHandTY Audits. We want to help with the paperwork. And then a civil rights attorney will absolutely charge 50, 60, 70,000 and take 40% of what he gets, which no. I did film them, Seuss. I filmed the cops. I got them following me. I got them following me. And then I'm looking for a camera company that I can sponsor. I want a camera company for my car and for my house that I can sponsor. And yeah, I'll get a bunch of free cameras, but it's not the whole reason I'm doing it. I want to promote that everybody has to have cameras. I want to get more cameras in the world. If anybody knows a camera company that's amazing for your car, amazing for your house, reach out to them and have them reach out to me. We are a super fast growing channel, super fast, because the people are sick of it. The people are absolute. No, tell her not to, don't rush into hiring a lawyer, Justin. I need to talk to his old lady, you said. I need to talk to his old lady. I don't call women old ladies, but I mean, it's an endearing term for some people. It's my old lady. They say that. I just don't say that because of the way I was raised with a bunch of feminists. I don't say that. My aunt was a feminist. My mother was a feminist. My sister was a feminist. I don't say that's my old lady. I just don't say those words, but you know, I'm not trying to tell you how to use your words. That's like demanding you use certain words, and I don't think that's appropriate. You can say whatever you want. People can choose to hate you for it or not. So I'm looking for that camera company who has a car, for cars and for houses, portable cameras. I'm looking for the right camera company. That's what I'm looking for. Cameras. I'm looking for the right camera company that I could sponsor, that I can say, get this camera company. Love you too, guys. Love you too. Thank you guys so much for the support. Man, listen, I'll tell you what, I'm so grateful. I got to sleep in a hotel last night, man. I'm so grateful. I got to shower, got to wake up, do my laundry over here. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Thank you guys so much for the support. It really means a lot to me. You know, you don't know what it's like to be on the road and sleep in your van night after night. And then people, you know, I say, hey, I need some funds. And all of a sudden some funds come in and I get a hotel. It's just so great, man. I'm so humbled by the response from people. And I'll tell you one thing, and I guarantee it, no matter what occurs, we don't stop. Under any circumstances, under any venue, under any guise, under any punishment, under any threat, under any warning, we don't stop. And I won't ever stop. I will never, ever stop doing just this right here until it's time to morph to absolute change as an executive, where we can then implement transparency. Thank you so much, Basura. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. God bless you guys. Eugene over there in Ironton, I'm dealing with a death case right now. I got your phone call. Work Lion in the room. God bless you, Work Lion. Listen, you guys, I don't own any of these moderators. Work Lion can moderate for any other channel he wants. I don't care. I love Work Lion. He's been a solid friend. When I needed, he gave. He helped me. Work Lion helped me when I needed help. You understand that? Okay, anyway, listen, I can't spend all day on here. I got to get the flock out of here. I am 22 minutes in. I need to reach this gentleman's people. I need to reach his old lady, as someone called her, his girlfriend, his wife. I need to reach his mother. I need to reach his people, because I talked to my partner today and he's like, get the case. He's like, get it so we can help with the filing of the paperwork, because this case makes it so that we can audio record in all courtrooms in America. This case gets certiorari. That means when you apply to the Supreme Court, and that's what we'll do on this case right here. And then we will have to bring in a federal civil rights attorney who has argued a bunch of cases in front of the Supreme Court before, but we're not there yet. Don't waste your money hiring the initial federal rights lawyer. Not now. It's not the time. We first have to go through a bunch of processes. You don't need to pay tens of thousands of dollars. You don't need to, okay? All right, we have to get to that place. We got to get to this place, okay? So listen, I've got to go. Every time we turn on the live, it just grows and grows and grows till we're 1,000 people. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate you. God bless you, man. Thank you guys so much. And, you know, I haven't got my sprints in today. And as you know, I got to get my sprints in. So I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to get a haircut, man. I'm going to get a haircut. I got to take care of myself a little bit here. So I sat at this computer last night just for hours and hours and hours and hours. You know, and I gotta get a sprint in, and I gotta get a haircut. So I have to get it in, or as you can see, I'm just okay. All right. God bless you guys. God bless the United States. God bless you, CHandTY Audits, man. They got him in solitary confinement from what I'm being told. Why? He's no danger. Why'd they do that to the man? Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that to him? Why'd they put him in solitary confinement? It's torture, man. Every hour in jail is like a day. Every day is like a week. Every week is like a year. It's torture. All right. So listen, AFA, love you, buddy. Love you guys. Brian from Here's the Deal and High Impact Flicks. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. I got to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember one thing. What is it? What's the last thing I'm going to say? Tell me what it is. What's the last? I know I need a haircut, man. I have not taken care of myself. I'm going to, though. And I actually have some plans. I'll get into it later. But we don't stop under any circumstances. There's no deterring this group. We're not going to be stopped. And I won't stop. So no matter what you do, no matter what anybody else does, I will continue this mission. And if I have to walk a tight, but I'm not walking alone. There's so many people walking with us. We're all walking together. But I'm never going to stop. This is a bullshit system that has to be changed. All right, I got to go, guys. I got to go. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. We don't stop.